Hello guys, what's up?
It's a wrap.
You know what time it is.
It's time for GoalChat.
It's time for GoalChat. Hashtag
Riot Entertainment.
Hashtag
Follow your football.
And of course hashtag
to the new subscribers. Welcome.
Yes, my guys, welcome to Riot Entertainment and welcome to another exciting episode on Riot on GoalChat. It's all about football. And of course, your man Ed in the building.
Sherry Harper.
Yes, and of course, it's all about football today. And to start off, of course, we're going to start with the Premier League. Of course, we know the top three, it's hitting up there. Of course, we have Arsenal leading with the goal difference at 64 points. Liverpool, same points, but with a bit difference in goal difference. And Man City at 63 points. So where do you see this swinging to come crowning the winner of Premier League this season?
We all know the shortest answer to that is team.
I know you're biased.
Liverpool. It's not even about being biased. We all know when Arsenal is on top. We don't know how they got there on top, but just like an elephant. I'm sorry about the memes and everything, but it's more or less the same. Nika elephant ako juu ya table, juu ya mti. You might not know how it got there, but you all know the shortest answer to that. It's gonna fall.
But you know you're biased. Okay, fine. Let's look at some of the upcoming games for Arsenal.
I'm not biased. I'm just speaking the truth. But okay.
You are a fan of Liverpool, of course. By blood of being red, yeah, you'll be favored or lean towards Liverpool. Let's look at some of the upcoming games for Arsenal.
Okay.
Of course, this weekend they were supposed to meet with
Man City.
With Chelsea, I guess.
It
has been postponed because Chelsea are playing in the FA Cup. So the game has been postponed. We don't know until when. Toward the end of this month, on 31st March, Man City against Arsenal. Where do you see points going in that game? Man City will be at home.
For me, I hope. Oh my good Lord! I'm team draw. Yeah.
Of course, I know you're team draw, but chances are Man City might take this game.
Not really.
All right. After that, Arsenal have Luton, they have Brighton. Then they also, maybe another major game they still have is against Tottenham.
Those are 3 games. Arsenal, they're playing against Chelsea, they're playing against Man City, and they're playing against Tottenham.
Yeah, I'm checking some of the big games that they have. Of course, looking like Luton, Bournemouth, I don't think I have to maybe talk more on that. I guess those are some of the major games that I have. So against Tottenham, against Man City, against Aston Villa. Yeah, those are some of the big games.
So they have 4 big games at the moment.
Yes.
Okay.
If you look at Liverpool, what are some of the games that they face coming forward in the Premier League?
Villa, Tottenham.
Yes, you still have to face Tottenham.
The top 3, all of us are gonna face Tottenham.
Yes. So I feel Tottenham will really determine who will take the Premier League.
I don't think so.
Because look, Tottenham has always been a big opponent for Man City, and they'll be playing at home.
You know, right now where Man City are seated, I don't think Tottenham is the determining factor. You know, I feel like right now, yes, they're gonna play a role because at the end of the day, the 3 teams are gonna face Tottenham.
Yes.
But also, let's face it this way: we also have Aston Villa, who happens to be 4th in place, and all. So we have Aston Villa. Arsenal has they're not the 4th ones.
I don't know.
Right now, it's Tottenham.
Yeah. Okay,
also we still have Aston Villa. I don't know whether Man City are still going to play against Aston Villa or they have still played. We also, are they playing against Aston Villa for me to be able to give Man City?
If Man City.
Yeah, are they playing against Aston Villa?
Let's see some of the games.
And you see they're the 4th ones.
Yeah, they are the fourth.
Yeah.
They are number 4.
Yeah.
Okay, some of the upcoming games for Man City. Of course, they have to face Brighton, but Brighton is not as the Brighton we used to see. Okay, they have Arsenal.
They as well have,
they still have Aston Villa.
So all of us, Arsenal have Aston Villa, Chelsea, not Chelsea, oh God. Arsenal have Aston Villa, Man City have Aston Villa, and Liverpool as well have Aston Villa. Remember also Aston Villa here is very critical.
All of you might beat Aston Villa.
But remember they are in the 4th position right
I think
now.
it's the underdog in that group.
So you want to, for me, I just feel it's being a little bit irrational when you say that Tottenham is the determining game for us, whereas Tottenham, even when you look at them on the table, they fall.
But they have a game in hand.
Regardless, we've all seen how that one ends, and maybe the game in hand is around for Aston Villa. So for me, I feel it's how do I put it? It's hearsay. I don't want to fully say that Aston Villa really have it, or Tottenham, as you're really putting it, that they are the determining factor. Because at the moment right now, when you talk about Arsenal, them playing against Man City, they are by default, it's either one will gonna scoop points from one of them. So let's say, for example, Man City scoops, they're gonna come to position 2. It's not like they're gonna come to position 1.
Yeah.
The only disadvantage part we're gonna have it for Arsenal. Remember, Arsenal, if they are defeated by Man City, then they're gonna come back to position 3, and then now maybe then that is when we can bring in the key factor and talk about Tottenham as being the determining factor. But
trust you me, I think whoever will be beaten by Tottenham should be, because they're again game week 34. They have, I don't know if they're starting with Arsenal, game week 35, they have Liverpool, and game week 36, they have Man City. So whoever will lose that game, it will be very hard for them based on the timing of when the games will be played.
What happens if the 3 of them beat them? Then what happens? Because we also have that possibility.
Yeah, it's a possibility, but trust you me, in the 3 games, one of them at least will be beaten by Tottenham. So
if, for example, Man City is beaten, then there's nothing that it will have done for Liverpool or for Arsenal by default.
Why? If
only time Man City, I feel like Tottenham happens to be more lenient or to lie more when it comes to Tottenham, because let's say, for example, if Arsenal are beaten, is beaten by, for example, by Tottenham, and then Man City they are able to beat, and Liverpool beats, there's nothing that it has done.
Of course there is.
What?
Because you see, towards the end of the league, the least you want is to lose any game, and we've seen that. We've seen Premier League seasons where the difference has been 1 point, and it's not been one season whereby you lose one game and you lose the trophy. So towards the end of the season, each game matters. It doesn't matter who you're playing against. Exactly
my point. Now we are talking. So it's not necessarily.
When you say, like, you guys losing against Tottenham, or any team losing against Tottenham, like, it doesn't matter. It really matters, because what you're striving right now is to not lose any game.
And that is why I'm saying it's not only Tottenham. We also have Aston Villa. You're talking about Brighton. But now how you're putting it when you say that Tottenham happens to be the determining one.
I'm not saying it happens to be the determining. I'm just saying it will
there's
play,
also Aston Villa
who happens to be in. But I'm not saying wholly, like, it depends on fully on Tottenham.
For me, how I'm seeing things is that the only time it's gonna be the determining factor is when Liverpool loses towards Tottenham, and also Arsenal loses. Then if Man City wins that game, then yes, we can fully say that. But honestly speaking, I feel at the moment everything is on a flat table, and if you lose, and I feel that the determining one, I want to see the game against Arsenal and Man City. I really want to experience that.
Yeah, also that would be a big game. Yes, and still on the Top 4, of course, we know the top 3 is gone for
by
the
default.
season by default. So it's only one position. Tottenham are there. They are big competitors. We have Aston Villa, and of course, from not so far, we have Man United. So I don't know who will end up in the top 4.
What position is Man United?
Top number 6.
How many points?
We have 47 points.
And what about Aston Villa right now?
Tottenham has 53 and Aston Villa has 55.
47, 55, 40? You have 50? You have 47?
Yeah, and they have 53.
50? 53 or 55? 55.
Number 5.
I'm talking about number 4.
Number 4 is 55.
So I'm talking about 55 minus 47. What is that? How many points?
8 points.
Okay, anything is possible.
Yeah, anything is possible. So that's the only position to go after for those other teams fighting for European football come next season.
I only feel that the only fair advantage here, the unfair advantage that Man United has at the moment is that Tottenham has 3 key games to play, as you are now putting it.
Yes.
So
yes.
Anyhow they're gonna play it, it's really gonna be.
It really matters on who wins where.
On who's gonna go to 4th position, because if right now they're gonna lose even if one game in, Man United are able not to lose at least a game, or and also Aston Villa as well. If they're not able to lose a game, then that is the only time that
Man United I think that's the other drama to check out for in the Premier League this season. And of course we all know the Champions League draws are out, and Arsenal have been drawn to their arch rivals in the Champions League, Bayern Munich. We all know the last 3 times Arsenal have faced Bayern Munich in Champions League, Bayern have gone with the victory with a goal of 5-1 for the 3 games. So where do you see this swinging?
I feel like, honestly speaking, I feel this is a 50-50 chance in that.
It's a very fair game.
It's a very fair game. At the moment, them having played against them 3 times, I feel like it's a very... There's still a gap, there's still a niche whereby they can be able to revert that and break the trend. I feel like it's quite too early to say that every time Arsenal have played against Bayern Munich that they're gonna lose it. It's still quite early.
Well, but the probability for now is Bayern will take the for me because Bayern are 6-time winners of the Champions League and Arsenal are 0 times winners.
That one I don't reflect at all, but what I'm thinking is that right now Arsenal has a 50.
Okay, the only advantage that Arsenal have is because at Bayern there are some chaos there, here and there. They're not doing so well in the Bundesliga, of which they are not number 1, they are number 2. So.
And of which Arsenal they are number 1. So they're quite in form at the moment.
Yeah, they're in form. So. It will be a very interesting game if Arsenal will be able to come and have a revenge on Bayern Munich, who have eliminated them on the last encounter that they have come with. But I also think Bayern Munich is a very big opponent, having in mind that Thomas Tuchel will step down come the end of the season, and some of the biggest matches he will want to win is of course this one, and of course lift the Champions League before exiting.
For me, why I'm saying it's still 50-50, it's because of their coach, of their manager. I feel like, honestly, the way right now Thomas is,
when Thomas came into Chelsea that first season, the first trophy he had with them was the Champions League, and he didn't do it with PSG.
Yes.
So I feel he might want to repeat that. So.
And you feel like Arteta then also remember where Arteta is coming from. Is coming in at, number 1, he is leading at the moment.
What I can say is Arsenal is a good team, but is an unproved team. They need to lift a trophy. Let them take the Champions League, then we will recognize them as but we can't be seeing like they played well against this team, they scored 6 goals. You need to lift a trophy for people to really credit you. Then The other game, of course, Man City, they are number 3 currently in the Premier League, and of course they'll be facing the all-time leading Champions League winners, Real Madrid. Yes, how do you feel about this?
Honestly, I really hate Real Madrid. I hate them with a passion, my good lord. So here, I guess I'm at crossroads. I don't know whether should Man City take it, should Real take it, but for me, I guess because we're not playing for me here, I guess I'm just supporting Man City, by default.
Man City, they are first-time winners of the Champions League. They are the defending champions, and they'll be facing against the all-time leading 14 times winners, Real Madrid. Bellingham is the leading La Liga top scorer with 19 goals. Come to Premier League, Holland is leading with 18 goals in the Premier League. So it will be all hell goes in this game.
Yeah. So for me, I guess this one I'll be supporting Man City, and then we'll navigate once when we reach the semi-finals. But at the moment, for me, Real, go. I don't want you to take the 15th one, right? Because I guess they have 14.
Yeah.
So 15, no. So here, let's first deal with Man City, and then after that, Bayern is still there as you're putting it. We have Bayern, we have Arsenal, we have.
Personally, I'm for Real Madrid for just one reason. I will just hate to see Pep Guardiola repeat what he did last season. He's still in the FA Cup quarterfinals. He's still in the Champions League quarterfinals, and plus he's still in top 3, one of the 3 teams that will get the trophy for the Premier League this season. So should he be able to repeat what he did last season, I think that would be so unfair, and I wouldn't be in support of anything to do with that. So for that reason, I'm team Real Madrid. I'd rather they take the 15th one than see Pep Guardiola repeat a treble, honestly.
I don't think a treble is on the table as we are.
It's on the table. There's the Premier League. You can't rule him out. There's the Premier League, FA Cup. He's still in the quarterfinals. And here we are talking about Champions League facing Real Madrid. So
no, I feel it's still
on the
too
table.
Early, especially now. Right now,
that's how you guys still doubted him last season.
No,
still
like right now when we are talking about him right now, they're playing against Real Madrid. Yes. But you talking about a treble. Honestly speaking, it's unfathomable.
It's on the table. It's still on the table.
Okay, we'll be here.
He has not lost any of those 3 trophies still. And the
last time when they were playing against Real, because I remember
Man City won.
They won.
Man City won.
For me, I'm team Man. If you're good, you're good. So
exactly.
Just take it.
I wouldn't really want to see that really repeat. That's
rather
my side,
have
honestly.
him have whatever UEFA Cup at the moment. I guess we can deal with that, and like him taking. No, 15 is there are so many of them, so.
Me, I think I'm okay with that. Okay. Plus, I'm always team Real.
Okay.
Then the other game will be PSG against Barcelona. Interesting game. I think based on the form that maybe Barcelona that have been this season, if you look at League 1, PSG are leading with comfortable 10 points difference, so maybe they will probably take that one. But come to La Liga, Barcelona are 3 points with are number 3, with the 61 points. So this one will be a very equal game. It's an open game for anyone, but I think for me, whoever will win it, I'm okay with any.
And for Barcelona, it's their manager that he's going. He's called Xavi, or is it Xavi?
Yes, Xavi. Xavi is leaving at the end of season, so I think
it's gonna be competitive.
They will also want to see themselves win that trophy before he goes. So yeah, it will be a very interesting game to watch, honestly.
All together, sure.
Yes, and whoever wins will deserve it.
I feel that is amongst the most easiest game right now we have,
Yes, yeah. So I don't know if Mbappe is really still interested in winning a trophy, the Champions League with the PSG, but I think if he is, this is the game to step up really, and yeah. Then of course the other one will be Atletico against Dortmund. So I feel this one based with experience, Dortmund Atletico might take this one.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Over Atletico Madrid.
Over Dortmund.
Oh yeah, our Dortmund. Sorry, Atletico might win over Dortmund. This one. All right, and of course the other games have coming. We have the FA Cup. Of course, we have to talk about the FA Cup.
Okay.
Yes, and we all know the FA Cup. Usually one game, you win, you take it all, and we have the Wolves versus Coventry. I think I'll be supporting Wolves for, I don't know for what reason, but of course being in the Premier League, I guess, is one of the reasons. A bit to Wolves.
Plus, they have also been a very good team.
They've been a good team this season.
Yeah, so maybe it's high time they at least reach somewhere.
Yeah, I know. Then, of course, we also Man City against Newcastle. Where do you see this linking based on the game is at Etihad?
Even if it was at St. Mary, is it St. James?
Yeah.
I don't think.
Newcastle have been so bad this season.
Been so bad. Like,
can you imagine they lost to Chelsea?
Yeah, so I don't even think. I don't think there's anywhere there's a fair advantage whatsoever. But again, we do not want to rule out.
Is the benchmark.
Again, we do not want to rule out, but honestly speaking,
I don't
Newcastle winning that game,
I don't think they'll stand a chance.
Of course, it's gonna really trend. It's gonna take out everyone and be like, wow, okay, they're back again like they never left, but very difficult,
very hard at Etihad to do that. Then we have Chelsea versus Leicester City.
That's a good one to watch.
That's a very interesting game based on how Leicester have been performing this season at Championship. They've come a long way. I don't know if they are leading in that championship.
I left them when they were leading. I'm not so sure at the moment.
Yes. Then Chelsea, here they are number 12, 11, 10. That's where they play. So it will be a very interesting game to watch, but
we'll be here to watch.
Yes, anyone can take it. I think so.
Sure.
Yes, and of course the big game is the Man United against Liverpool. So it's interesting.
What you are dreading.
It's interesting. Like Liverpool. Okay, fine. This season they'll be, after this season, Jurgen Klopp will be leaving the club, and of course they will want to send him the best way they want. So, and of course with all the memories, and the best game they could have is against Man United in the FA Cup. But okay, the best thing is we'll be at home, so we have a home advantage. Yes, and what I know is
most of our players are injured.
Yes, most of your players are injured, and what I know is all these cups that Liverpool are chasing, they can't get all of them. So most likely they will lose one of them.
To who? To Man United.
Yes.
Actually, if there's something I was hoping, I really wanted to get this over and done. I was like, you know what? Let us be given Man United. We really want to finish this. Mapema. And yes, we were given that, and we all know.
It's very good. This game will be the underdogs. Doesn't matter, but we'll be there to disappoint you guys.
It's on Sunday.
You can be sure we will take this game.
You will not take
because you guys are so busy concentrating with the Man City.
We are
and
concentrating.
Arsenal.
Who told you about us? You asked me.
And other small cups like Europa. So I don't think this one you will get it.
Ask me about it.
Ask you what?
I guess we are the ones who took FA last time, right?
Not really.
We defended it the year before them.
Yeah. Last season was Man City.
Man City.
We went to the finals against Man City.
You're going. It has never been a problem,
Yeah, I'm telling you, we're going to the final this one.
It's on Sunday. Today is on Saturday.
And this season.
It's tomorrow, actually.
No, today is Friday.
Oh.
It depends on where you're watching us from, though. Could be Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, or even Monday. You tell us. Okay, but it will be interesting game to watch come this Sunday. And what I know is we will go all hell loose to win this game. And the best thing is that we'll have the crowd of over 70,000 to push us all the way.
All the best.
Thank you, and may the best team win, which is Man United. All right, and another small cup maybe you have to talk about is Europa, where Liverpool will be facing Atalanta. I think they will walk over them. We have Benfica, Marcelo. I don't know, maybe Marcelo might win these. We have Milan, Roma. AC Milan might take these, and of course Leverkusen versus West Ham. I don't think West Ham will be going further than that in this competition.
Me too.
Yes, so what we can look forward is Liverpool versus Bayer Leverkusen final in the Europa. I think that will be the epitome of Europa League this season.
Or maybe Liverpool versus West Ham. Nothing is impossible.
I know, but
that's my prediction.
Some things you can say, but as a football fan, I'll be hoping for Leverkusen versus Liverpool in the final for Europa. And from there, Leverkusen have really played well this season. They are 10 points clear in the Bundesliga. They might take the Bundesliga. I hope they don't sleep on that also. They have been unbeaten this season. Yes, so I'm really rooting for them to take the Europa League. I think they've been the best team this season so far.
So Liverpool fans, we're gonna be here and then we're gonna talk about this, because I feel he feels like the best position you're gonna get, it's at most a top 2. But you know what, he's scared of us. He feels like, no, not you. You are, you're just like,
no. We'll be here on Sunday. We will be watching that game.
Of course.
We might even watch that game and post to the fans, see how they react.
We will react, honestly speaking.
Exactly. We'll be watching that game. Yes, we'll be watching all of us together.
Okay.
Alright guys, that's all we had for today. I hope you enjoyed. We'll give you more content on GoalChat. It's been a minute, but we are back with GoalChat content like never before. So make sure you subscribe, go give us a like, give us a comment, and of course share with your friends. And until the next one, see you guys. Bye bye.
See ya. Mwah.